Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a Fatha Oracle. I want to welcome you, no matter where you are in the world. I'm in North America, and the sun is trying to come out. So I'm just smudging our space. Let's give it a little bit more. And today we are going to look at Squirrel Spirit. I had a visit from the squirrels. The squirrel decided to come up on my porch yesterday and entertain me and some of my animals. And it stayed and it climbed up a pole and it was going through the rafters and then it sat on a chair and it was all over the place. And it occurred to me that I was supposed to look at this, that this had shown up for a reason. And sometimes things show up just for us personally. And then sometimes they show up for everyone. And they're meant to be shared. And I have been having encounters with spirits consistently for several months now, to the point where I've started feeding them in a different part of my yard, not necessarily on the porch. And so I don't know if I've mentioned in any of the other videos that we actually have a black squirrel that has become a regular, and we named him a Fucus. And so even one of my kids has taken a liking to a Fucus and puts out peanuts and is highly entertained by a Fucus. So my thumbnail today is probably going to be a picture of a Fucus, the black squirrel, if I can make that work. So anyway, Squirrel Spirit today. Let's read about Squirrel Spirit. Believe in yourself. And so that word believe was just in a highlight in the video yesterday, or the last video that I did, whatever day that was. Believe in yourself. Okay. You have accumulated wisdom and experience and are surrounded by all you need. An abundance of resources is available to you through the generosity of spirit and all your hard work. Squirrel Spirit shows up when you need reminding that the acorns you have gathered and stowed away have enormous potential to grow. So relax into the knowing there is always enough and you have what it takes to co-create the reality that you want to experience. Through diligent preparation, you have gained wisdom and strength. How much potential you have. Believe in yourself, for Spirit believes in you and wants you to know that you have enough and you are enough. Doesn't that truth make you feel safe and secure? It should, for you have everything you need right now. I'm also going to read the protection message. And again, this is what the message would be if we had drawn this card in reverse. Some of you, this might resonate. The unpredictability of life can shake your confidence in yourself and your potential for handling the challenges that come your way. Does the thought of not having enough or not being enough make you squirrely? Have you forgotten all your strengths, your wisdom, your resources? You have come so far on your wits and creativity, making use of all your potential and all that Spirit presents you to help you through life's trying times. It's time to look back on your life and remember how your needs have always been met for the highest good, even in your most challenging times. Sorry about the noise if you heard the traffic. Life loves you, and so many treasures are hidden in plain sight, ready to be revealed when you most need them. So relax. Squirrel Spirit wants you to know you are poised and ready for whatever is coming next. So trust in yourself and trust that Spirit has your back. That's a really important, I think, message for right now. Some of the folks I've been following and listening to I'm going to go ahead and let the pendulum start. Some of the folks I've been following and listening to are sending out signals and putting out messages that indicate that perhaps our financial system is in imminent change. I'll put it that way. And because of this, many people have a lot of anxiety, even if they aren't aware that our financial system is in a major shift. And I'm going to say upgrade because I believe that although there might be a strong downturn in our financial system, I also believe that things are in place for a new system to be birthed. And I don't believe there's any reason for fear and unrest over that. And I feel like this message from Squirrel Spirit just affirms that. Not that we may not have some fear as things become uncertain or become really clear that there's a strong shift and change happening, and how will we navigate that? Yes, it's very reasonable that people will be put into some fear and put into some anxiety, but I think Squirrel Spirit is asking us to reflect on times in our life in the past where things looked very uncertain or unclear and everything worked out okay. And maybe it was your own strength that pulled you through the situation. So let's take a deep breath. And let's imagine loving energy from the universe coming into our body, because we don't want to use our own energy. I mean, we can send love from ourselves out to the squirrel spirits, but really we want to pull in loving energy from the universe, let that flow through us, and then send it out to the squirrels through our heart, because we don't want to deplete our own energy. And that's a trap we can get into if we think that we are doing this. We ourselves are just being used as an instrument for spirit to send love. So you can think of yourself as a big garden hose, and spirit's love is flowing through you. You're just the garden hose, and you're pointing the nozzle of the hose in the direction that you want that love to flow. So we're going to point it at squirrels today. Not that I want you to go out and get your garden hose and, hose a squirrel. That's not what I'm saying. Metaphorically, let's imagine the love from the universe coming through us, and we're going to shower our lovely squirrel spirit friends with that loving, protective energy. And for me, gratitude for the entertainment. I just have to say entertainment. I just enjoy watching these squirrels so much. Watching where they go in and out of the trees and what their little path is and how they jump from branch to branch, which these tiny little branches, and it seems impossible, and I'm sure every time that they're going to fall to the ground, and they never do. They always manage to make the landing. So let's remember, in these uncertain times, wherever you are in the world, whenever you find this, it might not be when I put it up, it might be 5 years from now. But whatever's going on in your life, I just want you to know that if you trust the universe, you're going to nail that landing. You're not going to fall to the ground. You're not going to be left without. So take a deep breath. Just hold it. Believe in yourself. Believe in your connection to Source or the Divine or whatever you feel connected to, the Holy Spirit, the angels, passed on loved ones, God's Source Spirit. Trust. Trust. Trust that no matter what you need in the coming days, it will show up. May not be the way you expect it to. It rarely is the way we imagine it. But just trust that it will. Trust that you're taken care of. Trust that you're seen. Trust that all the preparation that you've done is enough and you will be taken care of. During these last few moments of the pendulum moving and us sending energy, I want you to think about a time in your life that everything worked out, that the universe provided somehow. Maybe it was a literal miracle that you were taken care of in a time where you thought it just looked impossible. Think about that. Okay. I want to thank you so much for being here. I hope you found this message supportive and uplifting and helpful. I know I did. It just reminded me not to panic, not to worry, and just remember that all of the things that I've been doing up to this point have prepared me well, and it's going to be okay. And it's going to be okay for you too. So until the next time, I want you to believe in yourself.